Good morning, everyone. I'm honored to be here and seeing so many friends, partners, and great people here in the audience is really helping us to take this industry further. So thank you for coming, and thank you, Karine, for putting this together. So if I did a poll, what would you guess kills more women every year? Heart disease or breast cancer? Any guesses? Heart disease, and by a factor of 10. And we are not talking about that. You may know that heart disease is the #1 cause of death. You may even know that it costs the US economy over $1 billion a day. But what you may not know is who can we blame. These green points on the map, these are counties in the US that have zero cardiologists. And cardiologists agree that ultrasound is the best first-line diagnostic tool to detect heart disease. But patients keep having access issues because they cannot find places to do the echo. It takes about 6 to 8 weeks today in the US and about 6 months in the UK to get an ultrasound exam scheduled. So we have a problem that is killing people. On the one hand, cardiologists love ultrasound. That's their preferred first-line diagnostic tool. On the other hand, we have lack of specialists. As Elad said in the beginning, we're missing 65,000 physicians in the system, but we're missing even more specialists, experts. How can we solve this problem? How can we fix that? We cannot create more cardiologists magically. It will not happen. We cannot create more sonographers magically. It will not happen. We can bring technology that will make everyone more efficient and will be able to see more patients on a daily basis. Think about defibrillators, right? When defibrillators became user-friendly and allowed each one of us to perform assistation, they did not replace EMS. EMS still exists. The same principle exists here. We are not going to replace cardiologists. We are not going to replace sonographers. We are just going to make them more efficient. And Ultrasight took an approach where we are going to fix that problem because we are going to slash the need for specialists. You see that tool, what I have here? So this is, a probe, right? An ultrasound probe made by Philips. And in the crowd, first I would like to thank our Philips partners. This probe is so great that if you connect it to a tablet, you can actually get this kind of image, as you'll see in a moment. The problem is not the hardware. The hardware is already there. The problem is the human factor. So to learn how to become an expert with this tool typically takes you a year. Most physicians, nurses won't go there. Too expensive, too long. You need a mentor to hold your hand for about 30 hours to create this kind of expertise. Inefficient, hard to train, a lot of operator variability. So what if we can use AI to make this as easy as playing a game?
Ultrasight is an innovative AI-driven application that makes cardiac ultrasound imaging accessible to any healthcare provider regardless of experience level. The system is displayed as an overlay on top of the standard ultrasound application screen. On the top left-hand side of the screen, a reference image of the optimal desired view is shown. In the main ultrasound window, the initial ultrasound view renders an image where the heart is not yet detectable by the human eye. However, the AI algorithm has already recognized the structure of the heart. Upon detection, directional cues will appear on the top right-hand side of the screen, guiding the user in how to maneuver the probe in real time. The slightest movement of the probe is detected by Ultrasight's highly sensitive software, providing instructions for additional maneuvers as needed. The quality bar on the right reflects the current quality of the image. When the probe is positioned in the most optimal location and the image quality threshold is met, the system will then instruct the user to hold the position and save the image.
So over the past 6 months, we signed partnerships with Mayo Clinic, J&J, and Bristol Myers Squibb. We're now raising our next financing round, a $30 million round that will enable us to commercialize on all these agreements. We already have a lead investor in place, and we'll be happy to discuss afterwards. Thank you very much.